Arkham Origins, Part 2. Welcome back to the channel. And this part's going to be a bit of a nothing burger, in so that we're going to see the game take a nosedive in pacing and atmosphere. Here we're just making our way briefly through the tutorial section, very similar to the one in Arkham City, but a bit more of the flashy moves present for the Predator rooms, such as the inverted takedown, and there's a nice little vent takedown as well. But yeah, as I said, recording this gameplay actually made me come to a bit of an epiphany, and I think it sort of touches on the root of the issue with Arkham Origins, and it's that we've seen all of this before. You know, just for a little bit of a context, almost 13 years ago now, this game came out in 2013. Just 2 years prior, in 2011, we had Arkham City, and obviously this game reuses a majority of the open world from that game, and in doing such, you know, all the fans from Arkham City are going into this new experience being like, look, we want something new, something a bit fresh, but you're left with much of the same. And luckily, much of the same is, you know, the combat system, a lot of the dark, brooding villains of Batman. But yeah, it sort of plagues the game, and you'll see it in this video as well. But first, we're going to solve a bit of a case file report. Now, this is the tutorial section for the crime investigation sequence here. It's something that was actually brought forward into Arkham Knight as well. Really cool stuff if you think about the idea here. But in this game, I think most of the sequences are really sort of hand-holdy, not really too much investigation required, and some of the stuff's not that really interesting. Apart from the Black Mask murder that we'll go to later in Lacey Towers. Really cool sequence there. But yeah, watching this video, you'll see a lot of it is sped up, and that's because, my god, the exposition. I was not prepared for all this. Here we are into the open world, but yeah, the talking does not sort of stop. And as we make our way across the bridge, this part's new in Arkham Origins, we're going to see like how much traversal is present in this part. A lot of sped up sections. And to go from that, what I think is an excellent intro Blackgate sequence, to a lot of this traversal is not the greatest move. And it really makes you dread going into the open world for this game. Revisiting this one, it's actually a bit tough. I'm just looking forward to the big set pieces, which is what this game is known for. Like, no one really cares about the open world. There's some good sort of sequences coming up, but yeah, for this one we're just doing some busy work. Here we're tracking down the Penguin arms dealer, just to see if they know where that drone is from and see if we can find the Penguin. Very sort of similar first couple of missions. If you remember Arkham City, we spent a lot of time in the first act looking for Penguin as well. So that's the thing, man. This thing is very derivative, and with that, you know, you can only sort of innovate so much. So there we go, free flowed flawlessly. And I've always really loved this sequence. Like, there's some banger cutscenes in this game, man. Like, if you really look into it, they're really focused on sort of up in the brutality of Batman, which is awesome. Something they were doing all throughout the promos was promoting the sort of younger, darker, more or less refined Batman. And I think they've delivered on that for the most part. Here in New Game Plus, we're seeing a lot of the fat men with the bodyguard armor, straight up. So just be careful there as you go throughout this section. And we have access, thank God, to the disarm and destroy. Absolutely vital for the shields and the batons we'll be seeing. I think they have batons. But nothing will break up the flow like some of the combatants we're going to see next video. After a bunch of this... oh, we're just checking off the to-do list. You know, a lot of Enigma crap. God, the Riddler's terrible in this. It's like, at least he's entertaining in Arkham Knight and Arkham City. But yeah, very, very annoying, pretty tired stuff. You know, we listened to this for the entire last game, and he's actually tied into the main story here, which is ridiculous. So, mistakes were made, you know, going back. It's really easy to see as well. It's like, this sequence just goes on forever. We're like going in, unlocking those fast travel points for the Batwing, which is like, why are we fast traveling in a sort of section of the city that we've already seen? So what are we doing, guys? Anyway, and so you recognise this place. There's the church and all that stuff. Amusement Mile from Arkham City. As we make our way to the next fight. Now, from that tower just before, now we have to find 3, I believe, 3 of Penguin's, I don't know, computers or something, so we can triangulate him, and he's going to be on the final offer ship out in the ocean. So yeah, like I said, we're just going from combat section to combat section, trying to get this busy work done, and it's like, it's such a random change in pace. No matter, we will continue. Bust out the cryptographic sequence here again. It's like, I'm pretty sure I only had to do this like once in Arkham City, so yeah, I think those replaying this game, get ready for the shock that is this open world, man. It was quite jarring coming back to this. I just sort of remembered like the cool UI of this game, very blue compared to Arkham City, which was like sort of that techie green that we use on the Common Man's channel. But yeah, it's the awesome sequences later on, a lot of boss fights. But for now, we're stuck hacking computers, dog, as the Batman, you know. Like, come on, guys. Like, doing this to Batman is basically akin to the Mary Jane sequences in the Spider-Man games. And we all know those sequences sucked. They're the worst part of that game. Let us do the Batman stuff. Just cut out this crap and let's get to the boat. Like, why can't we do one of these frequency decryptions, you know? Super weird. Anyway, this has turned more into a bit of a rant video, so we'll get that out of our system, and we'll go on to more meats and potatoes in the next part. Thanks, everyone.